Alright, let's review Ivy the Kiwi. Oh wait, excuse me, I said that wrong. It's Ivy the Kiwi? The game's title presents itself in the form of a question, like the publishers are playing some strange game of Jeopardy! But after playing the game, I understand why it's called that, but it still looks a little bit weird to have a question mark in your title. But whatever. The story is about a newborn chick named Ivy, who's different from all the rest of the chicks. Unlike the other birds, her wings and body were bright red, and also she couldn't fly. Although, I think it's a bit unfair to say she couldn't fly. I mean, she was just born. Give her a little bit of time to learn. Let's not just assume she's just the red-headed stepchild of the family, just because she's red. When Ivy was born, she was upset because her mother was nowhere to be found. So not even bothering to get out of the eggshell she just hatched from, she heads out to find her, and then the adventure begins. The whole game is played out like a storybook. From the graphical style, you really do feel like you're playing the game off a page in a book. Now, the only thing I didn't like about the graphics was the color scheme. I thought it was too bland, and I wish there were a few more colorful levels to brighten up the action a little. The controls are very simple. The bird moves on his own. In fact, the bird never stops moving. It's like a lemming. It'll keep moving no matter what the danger in front of it. You can help the bird get to its goal by giving it ivy ropes to climb on. You can have up to 3 at a time on the screen, and you place them by putting the Wiimote cursor over where you want to put them, and then drawing a line on the screen with the A button. The ivy lines can stretch out pretty far, but if you stretch it out too long, the line will break and you'll have to make a new one. You know, the gameplay is a lot like Kirby's Canvas Curse for the DS. So if you have ever played that game, then you know what I'm talking about here. The main problem I had with placing the lines was getting rid of the ones that you didn't need anymore. In order to get rid of a line, you're going to have 3 lines on a screen, and then the oldest of the lines will disappear when you put another one on the screen. I wish there was a way to quickly disperse a line that you don't need, because they often would get in the way. Now the lines can also be stretched with a B button. You just hold down the B button while your cursor is on a line, and it will stretch back the line and send the bird sailing up to kill the enemies or break blocks. You will encounter a lot of enemies throughout the levels, from rats, birds, or even dewdrops of water. I'm assuming that this is really poisonous water, because if it wasn't, if a drop of water could kill that bird, there is something seriously wrong with it. The whole goal of each level is to get to the podium at the end of the level. They always show you the general direction of the end of the level, but sometimes you're going to have to make your way through the maze of the level to find it. In each level there are 10 feathers to find if you're one of those people who just love to collect items and complete levels 100%. And by the way, I am not one of those people. I could give a care about that. So I don't know if you get something special for collecting all the feathers. You probably do, but I have no idea what it is because I don't have the patience or time to go out hunting throughout the levels for them. But if you did go out hunting, these feathers are often hidden in places throughout the level that you don't need to go. So after you beat a level, there will still be places that are new to you. So that's kind of nice. There is also a multiplayer mode. It's just a simple race to see who can get to the end of a level first. It was okay, but I actually preferred the single player game. Ivy the Kiwi is a fun little puzzle platformer. It's currently retailing at $29.99, and for that price I would say it's worth a rent. But this title has a little bit of a twist to it. See, the publishers are going to do something really smart. They're going to release a smaller version of the game sometime this fall to the WiiWare. Now the Wii Disc version has 100 levels, and the WiiWare version apparently will only have 50. When the WiiWare version comes out, I suggest you buy it. As for the Wii Disc version, at the price they're asking for it right now, I would say it's worth a rent. But if it comes down another $10, then it is worth a buy.